Hi, this is the reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon or Rising. It's for April monthly. It's called the Chai reading. It's an 18 card reading. So we'll get on with it, shall we? So the first section is this one here. So we'll read across, and this is for your present energy. So you've got the Princess of Wands. That is a fire sign. It's an unmarried, I mean, she doesn't have to be that young, but she's obviously not sort of, a bit older than a teenager, like 20s, 30s. Then you have the Three of Wands. To me, she also looks like she's quite fertile, that Princess of Wands. I don't know why I get that off that, and she's very guarded. It's like she's guarded, she's got all her wands all around her and she's guarding herself. Then you have the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands is obviously, normally it's a man standing there holding one with two wands behind it, so I always say it's like making a choice out of three. So you have to choose someone. Then you've got the Temperance. So that's balance. That's balancing out. I actually think that's Sagittarius energy. But anyway, yeah. So the Temperance is balance. So it might be actually Libra. But yeah, it's balancing things out. It's the spiritual to the body and spirit and all that kind of stuff. So it's the balance, the equal between the two. Then you've got the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups is my soulmate card. So whoever this person is to you they're very dear, and you think a lot of them. Then you've got the Hermit. I feel like this Two of Cups, I actually feel like this card here, this is my pregnancy card as well. There's two, because I see the fish as but I also see this card as she's pouring out her love. So whoever this is in this energy it's a water sign, or it doesn't have to be, it can just be a water energy. Somebody's given her a cup full of love and she's pouring it away. She doesn't really want it. She's even enlightened about this. She's got light around her hair. And I feel that's putting you in this energy, because this is your Two of Cups. So that's quite a tough lot. It's like you're trying to balance things, and this person is almost, they're throwing theirs away, basically. Okay, so this bottom row here is it's the reasons why this is happening is because of this in the past. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is blindfolding yourself and keeping yourself where you don't need to be. You could, but in this card I see it as it's like the light is coming through the window now. So you're starting to see with your own eyes. If you want to, you can use the light, because it's shining up every single one of them swords, every single issue, every conversation. It's all being highlighted right now. You've also got the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is a new beginning in love. It's an emotional new beginning. It's giving you, all the emotions, all the all your love you need. Aquarius, that's good. I mean, so the conversation opening up gives you in the past gave you that love of the new start, the new relationship. Maybe you two have come back together again after time. The Three of Swords. So that's 2 threes you got as well now. Yeah, the Three of Swords is it's heartache. It's guarded. It's somebody broke your heart, and that's over the Ace of Cups. I almost feel like you gave your love to somebody and I don't think they really accepted it in the right way. I think that shows on the top as well. This fire sign. Yeah, I think they... Anyway, we'll find out. Then you've got your own energy, which is the King of Swords. Got the Queen of Pentacles, and then we've got the King of Pentacles. I feel this is you, but I actually feel this is your person, or this is another person that you have in your area. But this person is married, and this is in the past. So I actually feel this isn't the fire sign. This is somebody else. This is somebody else who's married to somebody, a King of Pentacles. And I feel like you might have come rushing in a few times in the past, and it's a totally different person to this. But I feel maybe you had a connection with this Queen of Pentacles, maybe. But she was married. And this had a knock-on effect on this. So I don't know if your Princess of Wands, who you probably could have been with before, knows about this, which is what caused the imbalance and made her feel quite maybe out of it. I don't know what she did, but we'll find out in the reading anyway. So the top part of the reading is based on your current, energies, the most likely future outcome. So you've got the Nine of Swords. So this is where this conversation hasn't gone brilliant, and you're feeling very stabbed in the back. You're already feeling very heartbroken from the 8 and the talk, and now we've gone to the 9. So the talks have obviously got very serious, and the light's still shining through, but could even be an illness. It could be a miscarriage or some nagging worry. I find this card often shows up shortly before the questioner's mother gets difficulties or causes problems for others. So it could be like an issue. I don't particularly feel that. I know we did 2 pregnancy here, but I don't really feel that. Then we have the Nine of Swords is something happening that rocks the absolute boat of all of this in the near future. The 7 of Pentacles is it's building up your money, it's building up your stability, it's building up, and then you've got the 6 of Cups, which is somebody coming back from your past, a childhood past. But I also see in this cup it's not quite the same. I feel like things are equal. They're equal now. It's becoming a lot more stable. So whatever the big kick-off was with the 9 of Swords, it seems to have leveled things out a bit more. Then you've got the 8 of Wands. This is in the future. This is to come. The 8 of Wands is, well, normally it's just feeling pretty crap, to be honest with you. And I do feel like that. To me, that's like everything's getting blown. It's like a hurricane. It's like someone's come in and took it all, and everything's lying down and flattened, and it's all got to be put back up again. But by going in your intuition, you have got the 10 of Cups there. So maybe you see maybe you see this 10 of Cups. Maybe you can see this happening and how to work on it. But it is going to take, because this is also could be secrets and things that are being held and not discussed. And I do believe that the 8 of Wands, the hurricane that comes in, everything's going to have to be exposed for this 10 of Cups to work. But we're going to go a bit deeper into it now. So the first part of the reading is the source, so the causation, the foundation of the roots of the seeker's knowledge and experiences, where the seeker is coming from. So we'll do the first 2 cards, which are these 2. So the Princess of Wands having to make a choice, or you making a choice, is what is being, what you're thinking about right now is that choice. So yeah, it's you making a choice, really. Okay, and the next two cards are the energies that set the past events into motion. So these two. So the swords being, you know, all these talks that need to be said about the Ace of Cups and the love and the you know, what you've been guarding yourself from, or they have, and not speaking about, is now in the light. So this Ace of Cups is in the light as well, and that is what caused this. So whatever these talks were about and however they went about is what caused the conversation of, you know, more than one, basically, and having a choice in the first place. So yeah, that's 7, 8. And then the last two cards are the immediate future. So they're 13 and 14, so they're these two. So by the whole thing crumbling and feeling very stabbed in the back, you slowly start to begin to build again, and to be able to look at what you've got left, what's there, and that's in your. So it's starting to rebuild maybe this relationship after it's fallen apart, maybe finding that love again. So the next part is the complication, effects and the causation, areas of ongoing conflict and tension. These cards indicate how the seeker can advance out of the present situation and towards a more favourable future outcome. So you've got 4 cards in this. You know, this has happened. There is nothing you can do about it. This is almost a divine thing. It's been given to you for like a challenge. It's part of what you had to go through, basically. So you've got 3 and 4 here. So this one and this one. So the temperance. You had to find balance with your soulmate. That was part of what you had to do. And it took a lot of balancing and a lot of spiritual work and a lot of going in within each other, you know, talking, separating, you know, having time apart. Then you've got 9 and 10. So 9 and 10 are this one and this one. So you've got the 3 of Swords. And the 3 of Swords is heartache, it's heartbreak. And the King of Swords is very sharp communication. Like, he comes and he says what he means. I mean, he's a good king. But he's very matter of fact, and he has everything in order, and he says what he says, and he'll only say what he really needs to say. And I feel that you may have come in and put your 2 pennies worth in, maybe. And you know how it is, facts, basically. It's not really 2 pennies, it's facts. So the next 2 cards are what the seeker can still change. So this is still changeable. And it's the 6 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. So someone coming back from the past, or this balance, or I think it could be someone coming back from the past. It could be this person here, because this was in the past. Maybe you've known this person for a very long time. But that causes the 8 of Wands. That is what causes what I called the hurricane. So that's what caused that big storm to come in, that 6 of Cups. Or what will cause that, because that actually hasn't happened yet. So the 6 of Cups, this person coming back from, you know, or talking or texting or doing whatever they're doing, is causing the 8 of Wands. So that's also messages, the 8 of Wands, like sharp communication. So somebody's communicating with you from the past. Yeah, and I do think it's her. I don't know why, I just think it's her. So yeah, that's sharp communication. Sorry there, Aquarius. Then the last column represents the most important energies that have been harnessed for the seeker to find their balance. So the first 2 cards are 5 and 6, these two. So somebody's gone into the Hermit over this pregnancy, which is her there, and the pouring away of her love that she doesn't really look too bothered about doing. So that is where the seeker's heading in the immediate future. So you're almost seeing that now. So the next 2 cards, 11 and 12, are the past influences that have the strongest hold over these two cards, which are these two. So this is probably the reason that she's pouring away her love and feeling, even though she's in the state she's in, she's still feeling that because she knows about this. She knows about that. And that's putting her in, you know, it's like you're walking away actually there, and she's just going in the opposite direction, pouring it all away. So I think you really have to talk about this. Yeah, that's the strongest hold over it. And the last two cards are what you can still change and what you have control over. And they're these two. So you still have control over the love. The true, full love. It's in both your intuitions, I believe. It's both your true love, and it's both of you that you need to use your intuition to come back. Because you both know that, really. But you're very stuck in this. And maybe there was something, a breakup, or there was a reason, but by this person coming back, it's got this person in their feels. So yeah, Aquarius, I think talking is the main game, especially if there's a pregnancy as well. So and you've definitely got you've got fire in here. I do believe this other person is probably a fire sign, Sagittarius or Aries. Could be a water sign because you've got water here too, and Pentacles. So it could be a bit of everything. But anyway, thank you, Aquarius. And if you resonate, could you please, you can comment underneath in the comment box, or like, share, or subscribe. That'd be brilliant. Thank you. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.